here's a lying down gentle stretch for shoulders. Depending on how you want to set up, you might want a blanket just to rest your head on. You definitely want a bolster or a cushion above your head, a little gap between the two. And you can have your legs however's most comfortable for you. So I'm going to put a bolster under my knees. You might like to have your legs up on a chair. You might like to have them stretch long. You might like to just have the knees bent with the feet on the floor. So we'll start off by letting ourselves lie down and finding all those props, putting them in the right places, and then just taking a moment here to let the body settle. So check that your pelvis is comfortable on the floor. Check that you feel like your head and shoulders are aligned, and move any joints that you need to move. Let your legs relax. They're not doing any work here, so they can be wherever is comfortable for you today. And then take a few breaths and just notice how you're feeling. Let your hands relax a little bit if you can. And then we'll begin by taking the arms out to a T, inhaling here, and then exhaling to lift the hands up so that you're looking at your thumb joints, and then cross over so that you're giving yourself a hug. And you can just rest your hands gently on arms or shoulders. Take a couple of breaths here. Notice which elbow is on top. In my case, it's the left. And then stretch the arms out. Stretch the arms back up and give yourself another hug with the other arm on top. So in my case, now the right elbow is closest to my face. Take another breath here. And then when you're ready, release the arms, bring them down by your sides to a low V. And then we'll take an adapted banana pose. So inhale, lift the arms up, and then exhale as they rest down on that cushion above your head. And you might want to move your cushion or bolster so that it really supports your lower arms, possibly your elbows too. Take a breath here, and then use your left hand to hold onto your right wrist, and just very gently move those hands over to the right so that you get slightly more of a stretch through the left side of the body. And we'll stay here for about 5 breaths. Keep the fingers relaxed if you can. Let the shoulders and the elbows relax. Don't worry so much about where your limbs are as to how comfortable they are. And then when you're ready, let go with your hands. Stretch your arms back up so you're looking at your thumb joints. And then bring the hands back to rest on that bolster or cushion. And this time we'll use the right hand to circle the left wrist. And again, if it's comfortable for you, you take those hands slightly further to the left. So now we're stretching through the right shoulder and the right side of the torso. And you're breathing at a pace that is comfortable for you. Take one more breath here. And then stretch those arms up and bring them back to a T on the floor. Remember, you can always put blankets under your arms here to make them more comfortable. And then we'll return to that hug motion we had earlier. So picking up the arms, crossing one arm in front of the other and giving yourself a hug. And we'll stay here this time for 3 or 4 breaths. When you're ready, stretch the arms back up And then cross the arms in the other combination so that your second elbow is now closest to your face. And again, breathing here for 3 or 4 breaths. When you're ready, let go of the arms and gently bring them back down to wherever's comfortable for you. That might be a low V, it might be hands resting on your torso. Maybe you'd like to take the arms out to a T, but wherever you are, just let your shoulders find as much space as they need. Let them follow their natural curves. And let the back of your head rest comfortably on the floor. Take a few more breaths here before you continue with your day.